It's a provolone-stuffed beef meatball. The beef I'm gonna spice up like a sweet salami, really. I'm gonna add some fennel, garlic, salt and pepper. I've already grated in the garlic to our ground beef. To keep it moist, I'm gonna add some egg. And I moistened all of my breadcrumbs, homemade or store-bought, with whole milk. And then we're gonna bump up the salt and the flavor with grated Parmigiano or some grated Pecorino if you want it even tangier. And then instead of parsley, I put in some finely chopped kale. It has a little more depth of flavor and a bright green color. So we mix all this together with a fat glug of olive oil. Then we make a little patty, just like this, okay, about the size of the palm of your hand. Take a cube of provolone cheese, pop it in the middle, and give it a roll. And I put them on a little piece of parchment paper and bake them in a 400, 425 oven until they're nice and golden. When we come back, I'm gonna show you an arrabbiata or a spicy quick sauce that's perfect for these meatballs right after this. So for our provolone-stuffed meatballs, which are in the oven baking away, I think a fast and easy sauce that complements it really well with that tangy provolone is a very basic tomato basil sauce made spicy, a la arrabbiata, which also means made in a hurry. So I have a big old Dutch oven here so I can keep everybody all in the same hot tub. I started with just olive oil and garlic, a couple of fat cloves of garlic, 3 or 4 turns of the pan with olive oil, and then you can add some crushed red pepper flake, that's what makes it spicy. Or I love this is Calabrian hot chili paste, I keep it in the fridge. And then I love sun-dried tomato paste. It has an even stronger, sweeter, tangier flavor than tomato paste, but either or. But always buy your tomato paste or sun-dried tomato paste in the tube. Give it a stir. You want to wake up the tomato paste because it's been sitting in a tube. And then red or white wine. And then a little sprinkle of oregano, but my mom thinks she doesn't like it, so I tell her it's marjoram. Give that a little stir. And then some whole or diced tomato, and I stretch it and make it nice and thin with a 24-ounce jar of passata, or you could buy a box of tomato puree. And I always add a little shot of stock, chicken or beef, and then just let that cook together for a few minutes. I've got one simmering over here waiting for the balls to come out of the oven. I'm gonna stir in a little basil and let this bubble away. When we come back, we'll get the meatballs out of the oven, toss them in the sauce, and serve them up. Now, you can serve this up at a party on a giant platter, or you can just have a big bowl of meatballs for dinner. You don't have to make spaghetti to go with meatballs. Way faster, char up some bread. This is just a loaf of ciabatta. And then I rub it with garlic, drizzle it with olive oil, and stick it in the sauce, and serve it alongside the meatballs.